guys. I hope your day trading was good. I will try to run through this pretty quick. I've been using my ICT silver bullet indicator that I created. There's a video on that. And I have the end dogs off, just the end logs are on. But today we can get rid of this. This was a 1 minute volume imbalance I found, and this was buy side liquidity. But for today. Yeah, that was the buy side liquidity that I was talking about. But I actually didn't base it off of this buy side liquidity at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this out of the way. So I took a trade today. I posted it on X. I posted like a screenshot of it from my phone on X. So if you guys want to see that, it's there. Other than that, we opened and I was bullish on the day. Like generally speaking, I was bullish because we had this huge move. So the high time frame was bullish. But we also had this huge gap down here from regular trading hours. Also, 4 hour bullish order block, which we can get rid of now. But there was like a bunch of stuff down here that I was like, I mean, yes, it would be awesome to retrace, but also I could see us moving up to this previous day high and previous week high, which is this up here. So I was like, I don't really know. I don't really know where I expect price to go. So it opened, it went down, created these relatively equal minor sell side liquidity. And then we just started moving up. We created this first presented fair value gap, which turned into an inverse fair value gap eventually. We'll leave it over here for right now. We'll just make it a fair value gap. This is just the first presented fair value gap, so keep that in mind. I was looking at trading within this macro session, so um, the 950 to 1010 macro opens and we get a market structure shift, and then the ICT kill zone opens up at 10 and it was like perfectly timed. That happened. So like I entered at like 9:59. I'll show you my trades. Should be, yeah, this. Yeah, so I entered right here. The whole point was this market structure shift. So um I saw a market structure shift and then an order block, and I saw some post from ICT that he was expecting bearish price action. So that was that just like confirmed my bias. And so but yeah, I was kind of just looking for a move during this macro and then into the kill zone, and we get a market structure shift here, move up in the order block. I entered with a contract, um and then we make an order block and we enter up into it again, and I entered on that order block as well, and then I closed one contract at this low right here and then another contract at this low. Yeah, that was literally that was my entire trade for today. That was what happened. That was pretty straightforward. Made like 150 bucks. Pretty minimal drawdown. Pretty ideal trade, generally speaking. This was today, so $151. Yeah, pretty chill for two contracts. That's like what, $75.50 per micro. So that's more than ICT's goal of, at least for those of us that are doing it, of $50 per micro. And then I didn't trade this, but in the afternoon session, the kill zone opens, and the first thing we get is we get a sweep of that buy side liquidity. And then once we sweep this buy side liquidity, I was just reviewing this. I didn't take this trade, but there's a market structure shift right here. And then there is a return into this order block. Unfortunately, this order block was not like super ideal placement. So if you wanted a better entry, the ideal entry would have been entering on that uh, mean reversion of that order block. Another thing that you can also look at is that there was this fair value gap right here that we respected on the other side. We respected that right there. And then if you look even closer, there's going to be a ton of overlapping shit. So try and pay attention. So they have this bearish for value up, and then right here is a volume imbalance. So this would have been like your ideal entry. And then right after that, it plummets down to, we ended up, slowing down in here, but my If you look at the low, my ideal like take profit, if you look at the low right here is 24,994 and a quarter. Then you look at this low and it's 24,994 and a quarter. They were equal lows, which gives us um our sell side liquidity. So we get our um equal lows sell side liquidity, bottom right, sure. Equal low sell side liquidity, which we get right there, which is pretty ideal. So you pretty much get an entry right up here, either on this order block, on this entry to this order block, which is not an ideal entry. And then there's also this entry right here, which is much more ideal, followed by a return down here, taking out this liquidity for this afternoon session kill zone. That was about it for me today. I didn't do anything else other than that. I hope you all had a good day trading. I hope you were all successful. I know we moved over to the new June contract, so I know that's it's a process people are working through. So yeah, no, I hope everything went well. And as far as tomorrow goes, tomorrow is that there is financial news dropping, which is that FOMC. I will not be trading in the morning, unfortunately. I wish that I could. I think ICT was talking about this, I think in this morning's review. I don't know. I think I was watching it during English class this morning, and he was talking about how he's not going to trade Wednesday, and then he'll be back Thursday morning to trade. So, I was going to look at price action tomorrow morning, but if I had to guess, it'll be pretty stagnant until we get that news drop in the afternoon, and I'm not going to be around in the afternoon. I'm going to be skiing tomorrow, so yeah, that's honestly going to be it. Yeah, I really don't have that much else for you guys. This one micro thing that I'm doing, I've been doing it for, I don't know, I haven't actually done it for that long. I've done it for like the last like few trades, and so I think that's been really good for me. Just like I don't feel, I mean, I still get annoyed when I lose, but I feel much more indifferent when I lose. So maybe I'll start increasing the position size. Who knows? I like this pyramiding of singular micro contracts. I might start doing it with real with not with real with minis instead of micros. Same principle. So like I would have done this, I just would have made what 10 times the money. So like I would have made yeah like 1,500 bucks in risks, really not that much. So yeah, that might be my approach from here. We'll see. I'm gonna think about it. I'm not trading tomorrow, so I'll think about it while I'm skiing. But yeah, I hope you all have a great Wednesday. I'll still come back tomorrow and review what the FOMC, what the FOM, what because we'll get news on FOMC and that'll be a big deal. I'll talk about what that means, like in my macro perspective. But yeah, that's it for me today. Hope you all had a good day trading. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And let me know if there's anything specific you guys want me to talk about for tomorrow or just in general for the future. Appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for watching. See ya.